Guys get friend-zoned, but girls get fuck-zoned. A boy stops talking to us suddenly after he gets a girlfriend, or starts ghosting us after we reject his first move. A friendship that we valued, we thought mattered, if only just a little to him, turned out not to matter at all. But in the end, we're the bad guys. We're the ones who lead the good guys on. Of course, we should just expect that's what you always want. We should just expect that friendship is never as valuable as a twist of our hand. They got friend-zoned. They only lost another girl, another rejection. But we lost a friend, someone we thought was worth more. We lost a friend.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. We don't care. We really don't care about what your plight is with the friendship thing. Most female friendships are a waste of time. Male-female friendships, majority of them are a waste of time. It's, can you help me? Can you help me clean this up? Can you help me fix this wall? It's basically you being used as a resource to do either manual labor or heavy lifting or something of that nature. And to be honest with you, who wants to have that in their life? It's either that or you being an emotional tampon for a woman, for lack of better terms, to soak up all of her emotions. And no guy's interested in that. I'm sorry. Especially if he's not, involved with you intimately. Why would you even think that that's a good idea? Nah.
I feel like what you say, the men are different.
They're
The men
nicer,
are much more
respectful now, because like before you could you be dancing and then after a while you gotta turn back like, who the heck is this? No, I could be pushing back like, he gonna come? Right? Like I here doing the most work.
Sir, grab
Like,
this wine.
When
No, but it's
he finna
true.
what? They ain't come
But
to
it's
for
still,
wine no
no,
more. Like they
but
stand up
even the whole
watching.
touching thing, because I always used to have an SVD and it used to make me so annoyed when you pass people, they gotta touch you.
Yeah, that
especially
too.
the men. Now,
Nobody
They
hands
don't
up,
even come
girl.
at all. I was
Nah.
surprised when somebody
Yeah.
come behind me.
honestly,
It was
They
very
get shy.
shocking.
I'm kind of confused. You guys sound like you're upset. You don't get
no, because
bum rushed
now,
anymore.
look, when we used to get touched, it was annoying.
You
but
wanted to get bum
no,
rushed.
but you
don't
go
want to get bum
into
rushed.
the complete opposite side. You need a balance. Don't
Yeah.
touch me up disrespectfully.
Right,
But pull
right.
up on me.
Pull up,
You
you
could have
could
been
have
like, just walk.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
Yeah, see that Me Too You movement worked a little better than y'all thought it did. Like, we hear you now, and we not with it. Like, what do you mean? So you expect somebody to calculate your feelings to the point where we understand what day you want to be bothered in that way? That's a crazy way to think. Like, who do you think is sitting around like, okay, let me see how I can approach this chick in a way where it's just everything's gonna work out well. And really nowadays it doesn't matter, man. You could be nice to a chick and none of that matters, bro. So like, for you to expect somebody to be just, to me that's like chasing behavior. It's like you want somebody to chase you. Nobody's doing that. It's 2025. Come on, you crazy.
Are men actually unaware of how we flirt with you? Because I swear, up until today, I thought this is the most obvious thing that you could do. Like, I wouldn't look back if I didn't want you to come over here. When I didn't, I was like, oh, they're just not interested. But apparently, my TikTok comments think that they just didn't know the whole time. They're lying, right?
I'm gonna be honest. If I saw you do that in the street, I'd be like, oh, she got something in her eye. I come from the days of picking up on cues like this, but yeah, nowadays I'm not even looking at somebody serious enough to even pay attention to stuff like that. So if I did catch it, I would be like, oh, she dropped a contact or something. That look crazy.
In my experience, the men who were attractive and they made a lot of money, tall, dark, handsome, clean cut, those were the worst men to date. And they were the worst men to date because they had a mentality that I can get any woman I want, therefore I don't have to try as hard. Because they know that no matter what, there are going to be women who fall to their knees for a pair of designer heels. Head over heels.
So when you go to a Ferrari dealership, the products are not cheap. Why that is, the brand has a reputation of showing out, for lack of better terms, of having good quality. And not for nothing, this kind of applies to what she's saying, but not really. The reason why I say it kind of applies to what she's saying is because, you know, everything that glitters isn't gold. A person can look good on the outside and be terrible on the inside. The other side of this, though, is that a lot of women do not want to be with a man who they don't deem as great in their own right, whether that be financially or whether that be looks wise or however else she is viewing the qualities of a man. So that's their own issue in and of itself.
Women are always complaining about how horrible men are, but you're always pregnant. You're sleeping with these horrible men. You're raising these horrible men. You're having babies with these horrible men. If I was a man, I wouldn't think I was horrible. I would think I am the shit. This woman is putting her life on the line to give birth to my offspring, and I'm horrible? You guys want men to be accountable, but you are not disciplined enough to say no. And a lot of you will say, oh, well, the baby is because I wanted a baby. So you mean to tell me you are that selfish that you wanted to bring a child into this world knowing that he would not have the proper guidance of a man? Oh, my husband is so horrible. So you mean you were that desperate that you chose to marry a man who didn't fit all of your standards, or he didn't even lead himself nowhere and you expected him to lead your family somewhere? Who is the horrible one? If every woman decided they are not going to give a man a child unless she is married, don't you know that men would marry us? Oh, some of us don't care about marriage. Well, that's the problem. We started caring about our sexual desires more than our discipline, more than our legacy, more than our children's futures. And we wonder why men do anything, because we allow it. Punani is power, ladies. Everyone's upset about abortion laws, but I would like to see the government drastically penalize men for abuse and infidelity while married. Let's put some value on our vagina again.
See, this lady had a lot of good points, and I was almost in 100% agreement with her until she started saying stupid stuff like, let's see men or the government penalize men 100% for infidelity. Reason why that's stupid is not because infidelity isn't wrong. The issue is that infidelity is rampant on both sides, especially when it comes to people who are married. It's terrible on both sides. So if you're going to do that, then you'd have to do that on both sides. And also, I mean, honestly, while you're at it, you might as well change the alimony laws and marriage laws, get rid of no-fault divorce and all that crap. But we're going to talk about all that. Anyways, the lady had a lot of good, valid points. I'm still going to give her points for that. You know, the reality is just this, man. People need to get it together. But this is the end of the video, y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you be notified the next time that I upload. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.